Well, good afternoon and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now it's time today to have a look at these husks I was curing. They've been in now I think about 4 days now, and this one is the smaller husks, and I think when it had been in about 20 minutes or half an hour, the TDS of it was only, well, it was as high as 345 parts per million. That's when I started soaking it. So after 4 days, we'll see what it is now. That's not working properly. So I'll get my other one. I know I've just put new batteries in them, but see what this one says. Because it was 345. That's better. And now it's, oh, it's still going up. Round about that. 805 parts per million. You can see that. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, a fresh bucket, take as much of this out as I can, give it a squeeze, put it in the bucket, and then fill it up with RO water again. Right, I've got a bucket here, and hopefully we can get rid of some of these finings and some of these smaller barks that we don't want. But it'll take time to get rid of them all. So we'll just squeeze as much as this as we can out. Quite a lot of bark in here. Although it don't last very long, does it? Yeah, there's still a lot of finings in it yet. It's going to take another 2 or 3 soaks before we can get it down to anything that's worth bothering about. We'll take everything off the top. Oh, that water's cold. I mean, when I put the RO water in here, it won't be on nil again because it'll have shot up because of the stuff still left in this. I've got to do it till it, well, I'd like it measured nothing, but hopefully it'll be down at about 5 or something like that, which is okay. Well, I think I've moved about as much as I can off there. So I'll just empty this out and I'll show you what the gubbins is like on the bottom. Well, there we are. That's all the rubbish that sank to the bottom. If it sinks to the bottom, I don't think it's any use because it just gets far too wet and doesn't float. So I've just taken out what I'm hoping is floating there, but I will have taken some of this gubbins out, you know, not on purpose, but it's just one of them things. So this is what I've emptied with the coconut husking, and I'm going to fill that up now with RO water. Right, while that's filling up with RO water, we'll have a look at this large bark. And I think last time this was just on at 65 parts per million. So I'll see what it's like now. Right in there. This will take a lot longer, I think. Yeah, this has jumped up from, excuse me, from 65 parts per million to 260 parts per million. So we'll do exactly the same with this. Take all the good stuff out, fill it up with oil water again. Well, as I said, I'm going to do the same with these, but I won't be able to squeeze it out because the chips are too big. So you can see it's filling up with RO water and it's nearly full now. So we'll take the TDS of that, see if it's dropped from, what was it, 805? Yeah. So we'll take this off here. All the big pieces. That will come in really nice for the cattleyas. See, this is the rubbish stuff. I don't know how much rubbish will be at the bottom of here, but we'll soon find out. I think I've probably got a little bit too much bark in here. Right, that's everything that's floating. So we'll have a look what's left in the bottom of here. Well, without thinking, I just threw the lot away, but there's a lot of fine gunge at the bottom of that one. So I've just cleaned the bucket out and we'll just have a look now at these. Oh. So this is the small bark. And we'll just fill the large bark up with our raw water. I think I might just have enough for another bucket full, and then we'll test them again. We'll give them a bit of a stir up. And this was at 805, and it's now on at well, it's only 62, but it'll get worse as the days go on. So from 805 to 62 at the moment, that one. And this from, I think it was 260 something, wasn't it? Is now on at 30 parts per million, that's all. But that'll alter now once it gets stoking. But as I said, we have to get it down to 5 or less. Anybody who uses that without treating it is going to damage the plants, aren't they? Anyhow, I've put them on one side, and that's about all there is for that one. So that's about all for this time. So tomorrow I think we'll have a look at the Masdevallias, because there's none of mine, I don't think, in spike at all, although they're growing quite nicely. But we'll just have a look at them. I might find something or I might not. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you can make sense of what I've just done, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.